Baby, how fun?
I beg you, baby, kick it to the left now. If you wanna eat it, no pressure. I only do praise, don't test.
Cafianas, hey Barbies. I'm literally so excited to drop this video, so let's go ahead and get straight into it. I already did my bald cap method, so now I'm using Bold Hold Active. I'm literally only doing one layer of glue because I was literally planning on wearing this wig for literally less than 24 hours, but I didn't want it to be used got to be, and then it like I start sweating and it starts falling off and everything. So I'm just using one layer of glue, and I'm only doing it in sections because this is a colored wig and I want it to be perfect. So literally I'm gonna go in the easiest route as possible to make sure that nothing fucks up, because once I fuck up I'm gonna be so lost. So go ahead, and I put the wig on, and I had already put foundation on the lace and spray Got To Be, and then I had cut the lace in the back out. So I go ahead and cut the lace in sections in the front to make it way easier. I'm telling y'all, this method works so much easier. So once I go ahead and do that, I would go ahead and pull the wig forward to melt the first part of the lace down. So I pull it like right in front of the glue and press that on with my fingers. Y'all see how that just melted right into my skin, baby girl. Do you hear me? Period. So I go ahead and comb that with the rat tail. Make sure it's clean because, you know, did just use that to distribute the glue. So go ahead and comb that through, making sure everything is nice and neat, and that is on periods. And I use my blow dryer on warm heat because, like I said, one time I burned a hole in my lace trying to put it on high heat. Like, I just put it on warm low now. So that really, the blow dryer method really helps melt the lace, you guys. So when y'all doing y'all wigs, make sure y'all invest into that, and that is on period. So now I'm going ahead and continuing the same process with the sections on both sides. It's literally a long ass story with this side of the wig cap. Like, I honestly don't know how I ended up cutting it off, but ignore my beady beads, because you feel me, I literally was not fucking with this, like what was going on under my head. But I just don't want that glue to get on my edges, so I'm just putting the glue around and making sure that that is not touching my edges, because baby girl, like, ain't nobody got time for that. Like, all my stuff is growing back. I don't have time to be baldless on the edges, period. So now it is time to cut the earlobes out. Like, I feel like you shouldn't cut the earlobes out until after you like glue the lace, because I had did somebody's wig and I cut the earlobes out before gluing the wig, and I think I cut too much off. But literally, I don't know, it's just best to cut it once you know, do the wig install, because it makes it so much easier. Like, you can cut more off to less, so you can just always fix it. Well, not when you cut more off, but you know what I mean, and that is on period. So I'm still continuing to do the same gluing process on both sides and making sure everything is pressed in that motherfucking glue, and that is on periods. So yeah. So right now, before I cut the lace, I am blow drying it to making sure everything is dry. And yeah, so once I do that, I go ahead and start cutting. And I didn't cut this in a jagged motion, which I don't know why. I think I tried. You see how I tried, but it still came out straight. But it was all right. Like, it didn't really look that bad, but I tried to go back in and cut it as close to the lace as, I mean, as close to the hairline as possible. Like, because, you know, yeah, once you fuck up, you fucked up. Like, you know. So basically, once I do that, I go ahead and continue to cut the lace on all sides, and yeah. So now I'm literally just trying to go back in and fix everything, taking the bold hold active and trying to lightly put glue on the parts that is missing, not too much because I'm literally wearing it for less than 24 hours. So I just went ahead and fixed all that up, you know. Make sure you're lifting the hair while applying it, because if you just let it sit there, the glue is going to get in the hair before it's spread out, and then it's just going to be a hot mess. Like, honestly, it's going to be a hot mess, period. So once everything is down, it is time for styling. I'm going in with my She Is Bomb wax stick. You know, the holy grail bomb ass wax stick. Let's get it. So I go ahead and apply that all around the hairline, the parts, everything. And I go ahead and take Got To Be spray and spray the hairline, periods. So once I go ahead and spray the hairline, that's the melting part. That's going to get your lace melted. So go ahead and spray Got To Be spray. Make your parts, make sure it is clean. And I wanted to try to do like 2 layers of Got To Be spray. Like, I've never done that before, but it's always good to experiment and try different things. So I went ahead and used the Got To Be spray again before I apply the elastic band. And we just gonna see how that turned out, because I already got that wiggy look because I already messed up on the lace cutting part. I could have went back in and cut that big part off, but I just wasn't fooling with it. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, almost 7 when I was recording this video, so I was just like, forget it. So I went ahead and put that elastic band on. I just folded it in half. It was a big one, and I just folded it in half. So once it is tied, baby girl, you can go ahead and continue to style. I am plugging in my hot comb, and I go ahead and hot comb the entire front, the part, and making sure that it is super flat. Like, you want a flat install, a flat look, so you need to do everything to get it flat. Like, I be very careful around the ears, because the ear part, like, you do not want to burn yourself. So just be very careful, especially if you're a beginner with this hot comb thing, because I know when I first started doing all of this, like, baby girl, I was scared. Okay, period. So after that, I went ahead and started flat ironing my hair because, like, duh, like you gotta flat iron your hair. But I just lightly flat ironed it because I already knew I had to re-flat iron my hair later tonight, and I was about to take a nap in the car. So I went ahead and flat ironed it and made sure everything was nice and neat. Period, looking very presentable, and that is on periods. Okay, so now I'm taking the elastic band off. The Got to Be spray is the dry part on my forehead. That is perfectly fine, and that is so normal because y'all know Got to Be spray do not stay in one place. It be all over the place. So I go ahead and go back in with witch hazel and wipe my forehead. Like, one thing I noticed is I feel like the witch hazel acts as alcohol because my skin be breaking out. Like, don't nobody got time for that. And I know some people whose hair I be doing, their skin be reacting to the alcohol. So yeah, but y'all see how this hoe is melted. Period. It's a little ashy from the spray, but just give it a couple minutes, you will be fine. You know, after you clean it up and it dries, put some lotion on your face, you'll be fine. So yeah, like, that is the look. Thank you guys so much for watching Barbies and my people, period. So tap in. Shukran Shadid. Bye.
Baby, come true. Come on, 3, 2, 1. Baby, give me love.